I am Ripper the Clown, and I'm going to talk to you guys about something that I've never spoken about publicly. For the past year and a half, I've had an inordinate amount of medical problems due to side effects from prescription medication. And this is my story. It all started out when I had a dry nose, and I went to the doctor and discussed it with him, and put me on a nasal spray called Beclaflem, and it took care of my dry nose, but it had a couple side effects. It gave me a really bitter, nasty chemical taste in my mouth, and it also caused a throat infection. So I went back to the doctor to discuss my throat infection, and he put me on an antibiotic to take care of it. I want to read this from the bottle to make sure I get it right. It's myrtlocyclodilidan, also known as myrtlocyclodilidonk. So this antibiotic, yeah, it fixed my throat, but it caused a hairy tongue and it caused diarrhea. And I'm talking diarrhea, I'm not talking regular diarrhea, I'm talking explosive projectile diarrhea. Then the doctor put me on Alleganiprox for my diarrhea. And it took care of it all right, but the Alleganiprox caused partial paralysis, vomit, and I'm not talking regular vomit, I'm talking explosive projectile vomiting, and it caused fear, dread, and a lot of depression. So the doctor put me on an antidepressant called Blissiflon. You've probably seen the commercials for Blissiflon during your favorite network television programs. Unfortunately, the Blissiflon really didn't help me. It caused more depression, anxiety, sleep deprivation, unusual dreams, and the rarest of all side effects, breast development in male clowns. So I consulted my doctor about the Blissiflon, and he took me off of it and he put me on two antidepressants, Borne Again Doink and Rogacil Pillman. So I went to the Pillman and got my Pillman pills, and the Borne Again Doink and the Rogacil Pillman, they made me funny and unpredictable, but I accidentally OD'd. So unfortunately, I went into a coma. And when I came out of the coma, they learned that I had an irregular heartbeat. Yep, these two drugs really messed up Ripper's ticker. So to help with my heart, the doctor put me on a drug called 1-800-555-DEAD. Now you know you're in trouble when the name of the drug is also the 1-800 phone number for the law firm representing all of the people ravaged by the drug's side effects. So the 1-800-555-DEAD caused an extreme sensitivity to light, hence why I always have to wear my sunglasses. You've probably noticed that. And it also caused some really intense mood swings. And it also made me a little bit psychotic, or a big bit psychotic, depending on who you ask. So to counteract all of that horrible crap, the doctor put me on an antipsychotic drug called Bedlamstat, which unfortunately made me extremely violent. And also unfortunately, I became addicted to the Bedlamstat. So to wean me off of the Bedlamstat, they put me on a drug called Addictinator. And then I got addicted to the Addictinator. So the doctor put me on a drug called, ooh yeah, dig it, to wean me off the Addictinator, yeah. But the ooh yeah, dig it made me talk nonstop like the Macho Man Randy Savage, and it also made me drop the big elbow on everyone I seen, yeah. And comparatively speaking to Ripper the Clown, you're nothing but garbage, yeah. Boo-hoo, here's your crying towel. And thinking, the ooh yeah dig it also caused a little kidney failure, yeah. I ended up in the intensive care unit. Let me tell you something, Hulk Hogan. I dropped the big elbow on some guy who had constipation, yeah. And I became the intensive care unit's WWF Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion of the world, yeah. Ripper Madness running wild, dig it. So to help me with my kidney failure, yeah, the doctors did the thing, and they put me on a drug called Tiroxox, which caused some decreased mental capacity and some hardcore apathy. And you know what? I don't really remember the name of the next drug they put me on, and honestly, I really don't care. But what I do know is that it caused a rash all over my body, created a lot of blisters with pus, and you don't even want to know what it did to my... So mother pus bucket. They put me on Zilzil, a high-potency face and body cream to take care of the rash and the blisters. But let me tell you, constantly inhaling this Zilzil, I mean, it smelled horrible. It was just nasty, and it ruined my sinuses. So now, I'm always stuffed up, so I had to go back to the doctor. So the doctor put me back on the old Beclaflem. I hope it goes well this time. I mean, Beclaflem may have a lot of side effects, as you can see from this sheet, but, you know, it's advertised on TV, so that must mean that it's safe, right? Oh.
March 25th, Chicago, Illinois, Rosemont Horizon, for what you did to lovely Miss Elizabeth. I'm coming for you, Jake the Snake Roberts. Yeah, steel cage action. I'm gonna get you, yeah.